What if we all just gave our parents a fucking break? Why are so many of us focused on the source of trauma instead of minimizing and eliminating the influence that it has on us in the present moment? If we all just gave our parents or anyone in our past a little break and instead owned up to our own shit as grown ass adults, we gain the power. I mean, seriously, think about it. What could be possible if we shifted our efforts into letting go of the significance of past events instead of obsessing over a past that cannot be changed? Sure, I mean, looking back in the past can give you clarity on what developed and defined you, maybe. But if your path to the future has you looking backward, consider that you may be wrapping your current excuses in a nice package of justification for not taking ownership of who you are today. I mean, at what point in your self care do you just acknowledge that you're a grown ass adult with an abandonment issue or a bad relationship with money or a fear of intimacy or success without linking it to some past that you or your therapist decided was the reason for it? I mean, does bad parenting equal a life sentence for them holding responsibility for every bad decision you continue to make in the future? Do they hold the liability for your inability to be an adult? Remember, your parents, teachers, etc., are also children themselves. So if we were to hold them accountable for your entire life, shouldn't we just hold our grandparents accountable too and their parents? I mean, how far does the blame go back? This isn't about forgiveness. Some people may not deserve to be forgiven. Healing your subconscious wounds and taking ownership of your life doesn't only come with forgiveness and doesn't require a reunion of that relationship. Whether you heal, forgive, or reunite, the only way to control your future is to own your shit now, as an adult, in this moment. If you find yourself acknowledging that you have a sabotage pattern, great first step, right? Awareness. But if that sentence ends with, because my dad or mom or teacher or whoever did X, Y, and Z when I was younger, then you aren't owning your issues. Therefore, they won't change. And you should ask yourself what you're getting out of continuing to put the burden and blame on somebody else in the past that cannot be changed. Addiction to victimhood is real. Right? And this isn't about convincing yourself that you're okay. It's not about denial. So you have your inner search, have your ceremonies, find a cause if you want. But at some point, that's just a ball and chain around your ankle of progress. You are never going to change what happened in the past. The only thing you can change is how you feel about it today. If you continue to give the past the power, if you continue to define yourself by what happened yesterday, then the past will dictate your future over and over. The minute you own who you are today is the moment you gain the power to change who you'll be tomorrow. So no matter how many seminars you do, no matter how many times you find your inner child and forgive those who hurt you, unless you accept your issues in the now and then follow that with consistent and repetitive and new actions towards reprogramming new unconscious beliefs, those seminars will just be temporary motivation. And sadly, the self-help industry makes a shit ton of money on temporary change, just like crash diets. Remember, the past isn't holding on to you. You are holding on to the past. You get to let go. Let go.